Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Democracy in the Contemporary World Part 2. Question number 1. When did the military coup take place in Chile? Option A. The 11th of August 1973. Option B. The 11th of September 1973. Option C. The 11th of September 1974. Option D. The 11th of September 1975. The correct answer is Option A. The 11th of August 1973. The speech was given by Salvador Allende, President of Chile, on the morning of the 11th of September 1973, the day his government was overthrown by the military. Question number 2. Which statement is true for Salvador Allende? Option A. He was the President of Chile. Option B. He was the leader of the Socialist Party of Chile. Option C. He led the Popular Unity Coalition to victory in the presidential election in 1970. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is Option D. All of the above. Salvador Allende was the President of Chile, a country in South America. On the morning of the 11th of September 1973, the day his government was overthrown by the military, Allende was the founder leader of the Socialist Party of Chile and led the Popular Unity Coalition to victory in the presidential election in 1970. Question number 3. What is a referendum? Option A. A vote of working forces of a nation. Option B. A vote for making an educational institution. Option C. A vote of all the people on an issue which is of national importance. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option C. A vote of all the people on an issue which is of national importance. A vote of all the people on an issue which is of national importance. Referendum is a direct vote in which an entire electorate is asked to either accept or reject a particular proposal. This may be adoption of a new constitution, a law, or a specific governmental policy. Question number 4. Who led the military coup in Chile? Option A. Alberto Bachelet. Option B. Augusto Pinochet. Option C. Michelle Bachelet. Option D. Lech Walesa. The correct answer is Option B. Augusto Pinochet. General Augusto Pinochet, an army general, led the coup. Question number 5. Which party ruled in Poland in 1980? Option A. Polish Workers' Party. Option B. Polish United Party. Option C. Polish National Congress. Option D. Polish United Workers' Party. The correct answer is Option D. Polish United Workers' Party. In 1980, Poland was ruled by the Polish United Workers' Party, which was one of the many communist parties that ruled in several countries of East Europe at that time. In these countries, no other political party was allowed to function. Question number 6. In 1980, the government in Poland was supported whom? Option A. United States. Option B. China. Option C. Soviet Union. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option C. Soviet Union. In 1980, the government in Poland was supported and controlled by the government of the Soviet Union, USSR, a vast and powerful communist state. Question number 7. What was Solidarity? Option A. An education institution. Option B. A social union. Option C. A technical institution. Option D. A trade union. The correct answer is option D. A trade union. After the Gdansk Agreement was signed, a new trade union called Solidarity, Solidarność in Polish, was formed. It was the first time an independent trade union was formed in any of the communist states. Question number 8. The workers of Lenin shipyard in the city of Gdansk went on a strike on option A. the 14th of August 1980. Option B. the 14th of September 1980. Option C. the 14th of October 1980. Option D. the 14th of November 1980. The correct answer is option A. the 14th of August 1980. On the 14th of August 1980, the workers of Lenin shipyard in the city of Gdansk went on a strike. The shipyard was owned by the government. The strike began with a demand to take back a crane operator, a woman worker, who was unjustly dismissed from service. Question number 9. Who was the leader of the Solidarity movement in Poland? Option A. Alberto. Option B. Lech Walesa. Option C. Jaruzelski. Option D. Pinochet. The correct answer is option B. Lech Walesa. Lech Walesa, a former electrician of the shipyard, joined the strikers. After the Gdansk Agreement was signed, a new trade union called Solidarity was formed led by Lech Walesa. In October 1990, Poland had its first presidential elections in which more than one party could contest. Walesa was elected president of Poland. Question number 10. Which revolution inspired many struggles for democracy all over Europe? Option A. French Revolution. Option B. American Revolution. Option C. Russian Revolution. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option A. French Revolution. French Revolution of 1789 was a popular uprising did not establish a secure and stable democracy in France. Throughout the 19th century, democracy in France was overthrown and restored several times. Yet the French Revolution inspired many struggles for democracy all over Europe. Question number 11. Ghana gained independence from whom? Option A. French. Option B. Dutch. Option C. Britain. Option D. Russia. The correct answer is option C. Britain. Ghana used to be a British colony named Gold Coast. It became independent in 1957. It was among the first countries in Africa to gain independence. Question number 12. By 2005, about how many countries were holding multi-party elections in the world? Option A. 120. Option B. 140. Option C. 160. Option D. 180. The correct answer is option B. 140. By 2005, about 140 countries were holding multi-party elections. This number was higher than ever before. More than 80 previously non-democratic countries have made significant advances towards democracy since 1980. Question number 13. When did democratic rule end in Myanmar? Option A. 1960. Option B. 1961. Option C. 1962. Option D. 1963. The correct answer is option C. 1962. Myanmar gained freedom from colonial rule in 1948 and became a democracy. But the democratic rule ended in 1962 with a military coup. In 1990, elections were held for the first time after almost 30 years. Question number 14. How many members does the Security Council consist of? Option A, 5. Option B, 10. Option C, 15. Option D, 20. The correct answer is option C, 15. The 15-member Security Council of the UN takes such crucial decisions. The Council has 5 permanent members: US, Russia, UK, France and China. 10 other members are elected by the General Assembly for 2-year terms. The real power is with 5 permanent members. Question number 15. Which party ruled Iraq since 1968? Option A, Arab Baath Party. Option B, Arab United Baath Party. Option C, Arab Socialist Baath Party. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, Arab Socialist Baath Party. Iraq became independent from British rule in 1932. 3 decades later, there were a series of coups by military officers. Since 1968, it was ruled by Arab Socialist Baath Party. Saddam Hussein, a leading Baath Party leader, played a key role in the 1968 coup that brought the party to power. Question number 16. Who said that US was on Iraq was illegal? Option A, General Jaruzelski. Option B, General Kofi Annan. Option C, General Pinochet. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, General Kofi Annan. The war against Iraq was not authorized by the UN Security Council. Kofi Annan, the UN Secretary General, said that the US war on Iraq was illegal. Question number 17. According to 2012, how many member states are there in the International Monetary Fund? Option A, 173. Option B, 178. Option C, 198. Option D, 188. The correct answer is option D, 188. International Monetary Fund, IMF, is one of the biggest money lenders for any country in the world. Its 188 member states, as on the 1st of September 2012, do not have equal voting rights. The vote of each country is weighed by how much money it has contributed to the IMF. Question number 18. According to 2012, what is the total number of members in the UN General Assembly? Option A, 183. Option B, 190. Option C, 193. Option D, 203. The correct answer is option C, 193. There are total 193 member states, as on the 1st of September 2012, of the UN. Every one member states of the UN has one vote in the UN General Assembly. It meets in regular yearly sessions under a president elected from among the representatives of the member countries. Question number 19. Which of the following countries was the first to give universal adult suffrage? Option A, UK. Option B, New Zealand. Option C, Australia. Option D, USA. The correct answer is option B, New Zealand. By 1900, New Zealand was the only country where every adult had voting right. Question number 20. Which organ of the United Nations is responsible for maintaining peace and security among countries? Option A, General Assembly. Option B, World Bank. Option C. IMF. Option D. UN Security Council. The correct answer is Option D. UN Security Council. The UN Security Council, an organ of the UN, is responsible for maintaining peace and security among countries. It can put together an international army and take action against the wrongdoer. Question number 21. Which country funded military coup happened in Chile? Option A. USSR. Option B. France. Option C. US. Option D. UK. The correct answer is Option C. US. The government of the United States of America was unhappy with Allen's rule and is known to have supported and funded activities that led to the coup. Question number 22. In which year Soviet Union broke down? Option A. 1950. Option B. 1961. Option C. 1991. Option D. 1999. The correct answer is Option C. 1991. The Soviet Union itself broke down in 1991. The Soviet Union comprised 15 republics. All the constituent republics emerged as independent countries. Most of them became democracies. Question number 23. Choose the odd one out. Option A. General Assembly. Option B. International Monetary Fund. Option C. International Court of Justice. Option D. Security Council. The correct answer is Option B. International Monetary Fund. All other three are organs of United Nations, UN, while International Monetary Fund, IMF, is not an organ of UN. IMF is one of the biggest money lenders for any country in the world. Question number 24. A direct vote in which an entire electorate is asked to either accept or reject a particular proposal is termed as Option A. Veto. Option B. Election. Option C. Referendum. Option D. Coalition. The correct answer is Option C. Referendum. Referendum is a direct vote in which an entire electorate is asked to either accept or reject a particular proposal. This may be adoption of a new constitution, a law or a specific governmental policy. Question number 25. Choose the leader from the following in Myanmar who was put under house arrest is Option A. Jaruzelski. Option B. Kofi Annan. Option C. Aung San Suu Kyi. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option C. Aung San Suu Kyi. Myanmar gained freedom from colonial rule in 1948 and became a democracy. But the democratic rule ended in 1962 with a military coup. In 1990 elections were held for the first time after almost 30 years. The National League for Democracy, led by Aung San Suu Kyi, won the election. But the military leaders of Myanmar refused to step down and did not recognize the election results. Instead, the military put the elected pro-democracy leaders, including Suu Kyi, under house arrest. Political activists accused of even the most trivial offenses have been jailed. Question number 26. Who brought back army rule in Pakistan in 1999? Option A. General Pinochet. Option B. Saddam Hussein. Option C. General Musharraf. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option C. General Musharraf. In 1999, General Musharraf brought back army rule in Pakistan. Question number 27. Gold Coast was the ancient name of? Option A. Poland. Option B. Ghana. Option C. Nepal. Option D. Chile. The correct answer is option B. Ghana. Ghana used to be a British colony named Gold Coast. It became independent in 1957. It was among the first countries in Africa to gain independence. Question number 28. Who among the following in UN has always been a citizen of the US? Option A. Secretary General. Option B. President of the World Bank. Option C. Finance Secretary. Option D. Head of IMF. The correct answer is option B. President of the World Bank. The President of the World Bank has always been a citizen of the US, conventionally nominated by the Treasury Secretary, Finance Minister, of the US government. Question number 29. The right of a person, party or nation to stop a certain decision or law is termed as? Option A. Coalition. Option B. Veto. Option C. Martial law. Option D. Strike. The correct answer is option B. Veto. Veto is the right of a person, party or nation to stop a certain decision or law. The word comes from Latin, which means I forbid. A veto gives unlimited power to stop a decision, but not to adopt one. Question number 30. Which one of the following countries is a permanent member of the Security Council? Option A. Japan. Option B. China. Option C. India. Option D. Chile. The correct answer is option B. China. The 15-member Security Council of the UN takes such crucial decisions. The Council has 5 permanent members: US, Russia, UK, France and China. 10 other members are elected by the General Assembly for 2-year terms. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.